Okay, before I turn in tonight, it's getting pretty late. I wanted to do this video real quickly for a young lady who called me. She's having some major health issues, and I can just she don't know her, so I can just tell you plainly she has cancer. And she was asking me about what she could do. At this point, she's had chemotherapy, she's had radiation, she's lost all of her hair, and she's on 50 different medications. And so she's just kind of at a loss as to what she can do, doing her part. She knows from listening to my videos in the past that she can't possibly just live on medication because medication is not nutrition. So I was going to do this video for her, but I know that she's not the only person who needs this information, and so that's why I'm putting it in this format. I could have privately communicated with her, but that would not be the best source or best use rather of my time, and it certainly wouldn't be a blessing to someone who I may not even know who could benefit. So let me just jump right in. Uh, Anytime cancer attacks our bodies, and let me just say at the outset, every single human being walking the planet has cancer cells in their body. Um, The only reason you don't have a cancer diagnosis, if you've not had one, is because your body's been able to keep your cancer cells in check. The part of our immune system not only fights, viruses, bacteria, and that type of thing, but there's a part of our immune system that actually fights mutated cells. And that's what cancer is. It's when cells start acting up and they start reproducing bad cells. And so I wanted to just go to the baseline of what a person would need to do, whether you've already had a diagnosis, you think you may have an issue with cancer, or if you're perfectly healthy. Uh, all of us have to do the same identical thing, and the baseline thing to do is to nourish the body. Each one of us requires vitamins, minerals, essential fatty acids, amino acids. We need clean alkaline water on a daily basis. And I've done a number of videos on these substances or supplements to try and make it clear. Yeah, excuse me, I'm getting a little tired. Try to make it clear as to what you should do to take care of your body so that you can prevent illness. But certainly, if you know that you are diseased and disease is attacking your body, you especially have to be on top of your nutrition, because the thing that's going to help you, even if you are taking chemo, even if you are on radiation, even if you are taking all of these other medications, she's on a pain management system, all that kind of stuff. If you're doing that, you still have to feed the body, or the body will become weaker and weaker and weaker. And so we got to watch what we eat, get off the whites. You remember I told you what those were: the white salt, the white sugar, the white rice, the white flour products, which would include white bread, the white pasta. Those are your 5 whites. Cut them out. Just stop it. If you're drinking sodas, cut it out. Those things are too acidic. Cancer lives in an acidic bloodstream. It lives in an acidic, low oxygen bloodstream. So if you're not doing your deep breathing, you need to make sure that you're incorporating breathing in your regimen if you're trying to stay healthy, if you're trying to fight disease. Also, you need to make sure that you're cutting out an excessive amount of red meat, because if you're eating excessive amounts of red meat, you have you can create a situation where you have an excessive amount of uric acid in your blood. Uric acid is going to cause your body to be acidic. It's going to cause your blood to be thick, which means you're not going to have adequate oxidation of the oxygenation of the body. Don't want oxidation, you want oxygenation. You won't have adequate oxygen supply to your tissues if your blood is thick and acidic. You will not have adequate distribution of nutrients on the cellular level, and you won't be able to clean your cells. If your body is all clogged because your blood is acidic and your blood is so thick, you cannot possibly transport the waste away from the cells and get the nutrients to the cells. It just jams up the system. Um, I talked in previous videos about stimulating that lymphatic system, doing the Tarzan, beating on the chest, making sure you're massaging your underarms. That's where your lymph nodes are concentrated, around your neck. You need to get a chart so that you can see where they are. They're all down the middle of your body, in your groin area. You need to be pounding those areas just lightly, not to the point where you bruise yourself, but where you actually stimulate, the lymphatic system, and get those lymph nodes generating lymph and moving toxins out of the system. Also, you have to make sure you keep your colon regular. You have to keep your colon clean. You have to make sure that your bathroom visits are regular, and then you have to go beyond. You can't just say, oh, I use the bathroom every day. That's not guaranteeing you that you're going to be removing waste that could be deep-seated in your colon. So you have to periodically do colon cleanses. You have to periodically clean your liver with those bitter herbs like burdock, yellow dock, the rhubarb, different. I mean, there are so many different liver cleansing herbs, and I don't want to go into a dandelion root. I don't want to go into all of them, but you need to do your research. If you don't have a Back to Eden book, you need to get to Barnes & Noble like tomorrow. And you need to go online tonight and order yourself a Back to Eden book. I'm going to pause right now so I can show you what that book looks like. Just hold 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Here it is. This is Back to Eden. This is for those of us who live the natural life, go the natural way. This is our Bible. This book was written way back in the 30s. And Jethro Claus, there's a picture of him right there. His whole family, these people were naturopaths, and they believed in living from the earth and making sure that they used every green herb as God intended for the healing of mankind. And so this book is just loaded with all kinds of information that will help empower you so that you'll know what's around you. Sometimes you walk into a health food store or to a supplement store and you just feel like you're just lost. You don't know which end to grab first. Start right here. Get your Back to Eden book. These are usually found in most good health food stores. Matter of fact, I think that's where I got these from. I didn't get it from Barnes & Noble. I got it from Healthy Food Store right here in Florence. But get your Back to Eden by Jethro Claus. That's Kloss. Kloss. Excuse me. It's time to go to bed. But anyway, I want you to get this because it's going to help you get your feet under yourself. And it's broken down where it talks about different ailments and what herbs or what treatments you need to take to help with those ailments. Herbs don't heal you. Let me make this clear. Herbs don't heal you. Herbs help your body to heal itself. And so that's what you need to. That's how you need to approach any kind of disease, be it cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, whatever. If you take the supplements, if you take your vitamins and minerals, if you're taking your amino acids, you're taking your essential fatty acids, which is like your Norwegian cod liver oil. They have krill. They have all these kinds of different things that are really good. Of course, I always advocate because I am an agent for Zuma Worldwide products. Zuma has an excellent line, but Zuma is not the only excellent line. You need to find what works for you. Nature Sunshine is an excellent line. There are lots of great lines. Garden of Life. I mean, you can just go right on down. Now products. I mean, I'm not trying to steer you into one particular line of supplements or another. Now, there's some junk out there. You go to the 5 and dime and you pick up some supplements that cost you $1.50. I'm not so sure that's going to be good quality product. You got to pay a little bit for supplements. I mean, they're not extortionately high. But the thing is, if somebody's selling you something that costs $2, I'd be kind of leery. I'd check the company and check their manufacturing um, practices, and to make sure that they have a good reputation in the wellness industry. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about tonight. Uh, I, I'm going to have to probably make multiple videos to break down each little section so that you can see how vitamins and minerals, how amino acids, how essential fatty acids, how alkaline water, how all that works to help the body rid itself of cancer. But trust me, any chemotherapy, radiation, or even a surgery is only going to be augmented and made to be more effective. Really, I mean, I hate to even say that I don't think any of it is effective, but some people have benefited, so I can't deny that. There have been some people who've taken chemotherapy, their cancer's gone into remission. All that I'm saying to you is that chemotherapy is not nutrition, and your body needs nutrition. And so, if you're not, if you know you're not getting what you need from your food, you have to supplement. Anybody who's telling you you don't need a supplement, and they're claiming that they care about your health, they're misleading you. And I can say that with assurance. Any doctor or any physician worth their salt needs to take into account what their patients are consuming, because it's what we're consuming and what we're exposed to that actually causes disease in the first place. And so you just need to be sensible about what you're eating, what you're drinking, and how you're supplementing. And then, once you get on a track where you know that you're putting the right stuff in, you're going to start to see that turn where healing is going to take place. I'm going to show you one more device. I'm going to pause 1 second so I can go get it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got a call the other night from my good friend Diane Chapman, who most of you know. I've talked about Diane before. She has the New Beginnings Health and Wellness Center there in Florence on Celebration Boulevard. And she was calling me anytime Diane, and she's out in the marketplace, so she's always, trying to find the best of the best in terms of technology, supplements, that kind of thing to help with our health. And so she said, "Girl, I got something I need to introduce to you." And so she was telling me about this company called Nimbus, and they have devices that actually help to improve blood flow in the body, um, which facilitates cell cleansing, cell healing, regeneration of the body. And because you should know, if you don't know, that parts of your body are regenerated completely over certain periods of time. For example, your stomach lining, every 7 to 10 days, you have a new stomach lining. Now, bones and things like that take a little longer, but pretty much you can have an entirely new body in 7 to 10 years, every cell of your body. Heart cells, not so much. They take a little bit longer for you. It would take a little bit longer for you to grow an entire new heart. Okay, but all of your cells are continuously dying and being replaced or being rebuilt. And so what you want to do is make sure that you are rebuilding those tissues, those organs with healthy cells. That's why you need to be on your supplements, because your supplements are going to make up the type, or excuse me, the quality of the fiber of which your body's being rebuilt. If you have good, strong supplementation of your diet with your vitamins, your minerals, your amino acids, your essential fatty acids, you're drinking your alkaline water, you're off the sodas, you're not smoking, you're trying to limit the toxin intake, and you're not stressing, because stress will kill you too. then your blood flow, everything's going to be better. But this is what Diane introduced me to. It's a little device. You put it on your wrist. I'm not going to put it on now, but you put it on your wrist. It's like a watch. It's like almost looks like an iPhone. What do you call it? A smartwatch or whatever. Anyway, but it's not a watch. This right here, it has two electrodes under it. And when you put it on your wrist, okay, you tap it 3 times, it turns it on. It's a little blue light that comes on, but it starts pulsating electrical current into, into the body. It's not something that hurts. It doesn't sting or electrocute you. But what happens is just a little light electrical pulsing. And what happens is it's putting electrons, I'm going to put it, it's putting electrons in your bloodstream. And do you remember when I was telling you about how your blood gets thick when you're acidic? It's because that negative charge turns positive and the blood vessels start to stick together. Well, when you wear this and you wear it for 12 hours and take it off and then, wear it another 12, it's like you wear it half the day, so to speak. But what happens is every half an hour, this watch, or not this watch, this device, for 7 minutes will pulse and pump electrons into your bloodstream. Then it rests for 23 minutes. It does that for 12 hours. And so what ends up happening is, if you have thick blood, if your blood is sluggish, if you have debris in your blood, what happens is this device helps you to, first of all, have those red blood cells that are stuck together to pop apart, which improves your blood flow, which improves the oxygenation of your blood, and it improves your nutrient transport and your waste transport. So what you end up having is your blood is being cleaned. Okay? Follow me now. You have a radial and ulnar artery. Okay, it's your radial artery right here, your ulnar artery is right here. And this pulsating, this device is pulsating and sending an electrical pulse into the bloodstream. And as the blood circulates around your body, because like the blood that's in my hands will be in my feet in a few seconds. Okay? Same blood. So as that blood moves around and it goes by these electrodes, it's being supercharged. The blood is being supercharged. So your body is energized and the blood is being cleaned and you have better blood flow. And so just imagine a person who's sick with cancer and what their blood must look like. All of that chemotherapy, all of that radiation, they're stressed out about the condition. A lot of them are not hydrated enough, or they're drinking water, they're not drinking the right kind of water. They're drinking acidic water, or water that's loaded with chlorine from the tap. It's not clean. We always talk about making sure our water is clean. We use our pure water filter on our tap to make sure that we're getting as much of that chlorine and lead and mercury and whatnot out as possible, getting as much of it out as possible. But also, those of us with Zuma, we use our Zuma sachets to make sure we have the minerals in our water. If you don't have Zuma sachets, get your Himalayan pink salt. It puts 84 minerals in your body. So you can mineralize your body one way or the other. Lemon juice is less effective, or less efficient rather. It'll do it, but it's less efficient than the Himalayan pink salt, and certainly less efficient than the Zuma sachets, because those things are directly going to put minerals into your body. You don't have to worry about the wax from the lemons and any other pesticides or insecticides that a farmer might have sprayed on those lemons. So, just saying. Anyway, but this right here, it's called the C. Oh goodness! Now, hold on. Let me get it right. I got it. It's the CM2 band. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna tell you it's cheap, but what is your health worth? I'm gonna tell you right now. It costs about $250, and then it comes with some nutrients that really help jumpstart your experience with this. But in total, it run you about $278 to get it. And so, if you're interested, you let me know. But only serious inquiries, please, because you all know I have a lot of time. And so, my thing is, I want to make sure that if you do want to get one, try it. It's an awesome device. I've already been using it now for 2 days, and I can definitely tell a difference. Another thing that this company has, Nimbus has a thing called the web, and it looks like a web. It looks like a spider web, and it works the same way as the watch, but what you do is you lay it on your body if you're having pain in a particular area, because it improves blood flow. So that's how it's a pain management tool as well. So this thing called a web, and the web now it's a little more expensive. It's like $600. But the thing is, you lay it on parts of your body. Lay it on your back, lay it on your stomach. If you're having knee problems, just wrap it around your knees. But it's a pretty. It looks like about the size, I guess, maybe of a good size placemat. That'll give you a perspective. But it looks like a web. And so I may be able to later on upload a video where I can show you a demonstration of these things. But they have the web, and then there's a pad. And the pad is a little more expensive, okay? So the pad, you can just lay your whole body on it. And you can actually rejuvenate your entire body with that product. But it works on the same premise as the wristband. It's actually infusing your body with electrons so that your blood flows better, your body's energized, you can clean your cells on the cellular level, deep cleaning of the cells, and excellent making those cells excellent transporters of oxygen, nutrients, and the removal of waste removals. So anyway, I hope that hadn't totally wiped you out or overly inundated you with information tonight. But you know how I am, if you've watched any of these videos, that I'm always just super excited to make sure that you have everything that you can possibly get your hands on to improve your health. To me, there's just no such thing as taking too good of care of yourself. So, if you're interested in the Nimbus watch, you inbox me and let me know, and I'll make sure that I put you in touch with Diane so that you can get one. Or you can go straight to her Facebook page, Diane Chapman, and just let her know that you talked to me and that you're interested in getting it. That's Diane Chapman, and she has a regular Facebook page just like me. Also, don't delay. Go ahead on and get your Back to Eden book so that you can begin to become a student of your own health. This is not the only text, okay? By far. There are plenty of them out there. Just get one and start studying, okay? And also, if you have questions about, the Zuma line of nutrition, please feel free to inbox me about that or get in touch with Diane. You can contact both of us through our Facebook pages as far as the supplements are concerned. I'm trying not to get overly involved in the sale of products, because my primary obligation is to the funeral home and making sure that I do what I need to do to help my mother and to help our team. But this is my other passion, to try to keep you here. Crazy as it sounds, funeral director and embalmer trying to keep you here, but I am. I really do want everyone that I come in contact with to benefit from what I'm saying and live a fruitful life. Okay? So, we are going to do what? We're going to get on our vitamins, our minerals, our amino acids, our essential fatty acids. We're going to drink our alkaline water. We're going to get off all of those whites. We're going to replace those whites with the good stuff. For example, you're going from white salt to pink Himalayan salt. You're going from white sugar to agave nectar, monk fruit, or stevia. You're going from white bread to your whole grain breads, particularly the breads that have sprouted, or those that have true whole grain, not just some brown bread. I'm talking about true whole grain, such as Good Seed, the bread that I've told you about in the past. That's the only bread that's in our house, Good Seed. And so, and I use the one that's in the yellow pack, just in case you're wondering. And then, getting off of that white rice, you get on your wild rice, brown rice, barley, farro, and throw in some flaxseed on that and some chia like I do. I mix my rice. I make a rice mixture that gives me good fiber and nutrition, protein, all that in my rice. And then, of course, the pasta. I'm not big on pasta right now anyway, but white pasta is not the best for you. If you're going to eat white pasta, eat it in very small amounts. But if you'd like to try some of the whole grain pastas, they have them in the grocery stores now. Also, make sure that you get a pure water filter or some sort of filtration system in your house for your water. Do not drink chlorinated water. And also, if you can, find some way to alkali your water. If you have access to the Zuma website, xooma.com, I do have my own page. I think it's even attached to maybe I'm trying to see if it's attached to my Facebook page. I don't think it is. I might just have to put that up. But anyway, I do have a another page. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Yep, I just checked it out. I do have my other Facebook page is my Zuma page. So there are some links on there if you want to go to my Zuma page and check me out over there and see how you can actually log in. But like I said, if you need help with that, you can just inbox me or inbox Diane, and we'll be happy to help you get your order placed. So it is 12:31 in the morning, y'all, and it's time for me to lay the body down. Okay, I want everybody to please stay healthy and strong. There's a lot of stuff going around, but you're your first line of defense. Stay hydrated and make sure that you eat right, do what you need to do, get your exercise in, and rest, meditate, pray. God is first in all things, and then He will set everything else in our lives in order. God bless you for tonight, putting up with me in this long video, but I think I hit on the things that I needed for my friend to know, and of course, if I think of anything else I might have missed, there's so many things I could have said, particularly when it comes to cleansing. As you guys know, I'm huge on that, but just make sure you keep your colon clean. If you're having issues with colon trouble, there are colon therapists around who do colon hydrotherapy, and you can get with them. I can recommend my own personal therapist, Dr. Becky Metzger, excellent, in Quimby, South Carolina. And but there are other people in the state and throughout the nation who do this type of work, and we just bless God for them because we need them. We need them desperately. And every naturopath, every doctor of holistic medicine, every physician, period, who has their heart in the right place and who are seeking healing for the nation, we bless them in the name of Jesus. And I thank God that you have taken the time to learn what you need to learn to make your health um, a an asset for you and your family. All right. Thank you so very much, and I'll talk with you the next time. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay beautiful. God bless you.